Excellent. All right, so yeah, we basically all we did in day one essentially was A, we read the in-game manual. B, we did manage to solve at least one puzzle, which was we found our way into the real estate agent's office via standing on some garbage cans and crawling through a window. We did get a clue. Basically, by the way, for those that missed it, we're basically playing the newly married wife of a guy whose family he didn't even know existed. I guess distant family members. Someone died. I mean, stop me if you've heard this before. And they got left some old estate, probably haunted or whatever. Who knows? We haven't made it to the estate yet. So anyway, we just got dropped off in this New England fishing village called Anchorhead. And we were supposed to, I guess our husband, Michael, went to take care of some paperwork. He dropped us off at the real estate agent's office to pick up the keys. But the woman who was supposed to meet us, our agent, was not around. So we broke it. Of course, what did we do? We broke into her office and stole the keys. Well, not exactly stealing. It is our house, but still, it was breaking and entering into the real estate agent's office, to be fair. We also just explored around town. We picked up a number of objects and items. So we were able to map around. We haven't actually found our way to the actual house that's been bequeathed to us, but we have found a number of places, like we can't pass through here in the mist, so maybe our house is past the mist. Courthouse is closed, so we can't access that yet. I should have, by the way, put something else here, because I think there was the asylum, which also was closed. Yeah, all right, let's resume the timer and just put in, probably should make a note of that, because it's not going to open up till day 2, I think, according to our notes. All right, so we're not able to get into the asylum yet or courthouse until day 2. There's also some metal door, maybe leading to a sewer or something under a bridge. We don't have the key for that yet. Akago, wow, it's like resub day. Thank you, everybody. Akago, 7 months of Akago. Thank you so much, sir.
Ippolito Pichadoftig. Noimgul for Ippolito Pichado Garnagulftig.
I heard McGarnagle in there. Thanks so much, Akago. I like how everyone is using the what do you actually call that? This sort of Cthulhu speaking in tongues kind of thing. I don't know if there's a language that there's a name for that or not. We have to grind our lock picking. So yeah. Anyway, there's a bunch of locked doors or places we don't have a key for yet. Also, behind the church, there's a padlock to get into a cellar. There's an abandoned church. There's a cellar door, but we need a heavy object to break the padlock, I believe. Yeah. Yes, it is Lovecraftian, apparently. It is Lovecraftian. Let me just catch up here with the chat. Yeah. Okay, yes, yeah, so I think I gave the synopsis. We're good there. Cover art is great. Agreed, Earth. We did open a window. That was the one very productive thing we did. And we mapped out around. That was back on Monday. It's called Rylayan. Okay, awesome. Or I'm sure I'm butchering that. Rylayan? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so let's look at our to-do list here. We have to be on the lookout continually for topics in the file room. Oh, I didn't mention when we were in the real estate agent's office, we did listen to a message playing the answering machine. Someone just whispered the word Verloc, which apparently is the family name of our husband's relatives. We don't know anything really much beyond that. Oh, there's a streamer, Call of Cthulhu. Does that streamer only play Cthulhu based or inspired games? Relayan. Thank you, Dark. Relayan. Again, I hadn't even heard of it. I mean, maybe a little sad, but I hadn't even heard of H.P. Lovecraft until we actually did play Call of Cthulhu, Shadow of the Comet. Okay, mostly horror games. Cool. Alright, so we do need the keys for it. Oh yeah, there is a desk drawer in the office, which we haven't been able to open yet. There's a metal door under a bridge. What else weren't we able to get open? There is the metal door under the bridge, right. Courthouse and asylum I'm not going to worry about for now. They pretty much made it clear like we were supposed to go there day 2. Okay, there are hieroglyphs on the town square obelisk. We don't know what those mean yet. Yeah, Courthouse Asylum Day 2. Yeah, we have to get by the mist southwest of Chile Avenue and break the church cellar padlock with a heavy object. Right, that's over here behind the church. Okay, here are the items we have. We have a wedding ring, our trench coat, and our clothes. We start with that. We have a styrofoam cup of cold coffee. Who knows how that would come into... We should actually try maybe getting some water in the cup. I don't know. We should try it. We have our umbrella. Actually, we did start the game with the umbrella. Then we have a key ring, which we have our house key from the real estate agent's office. This is actually our house cellar key. I don't think it would work for the church cellar door, but you never know. We should try it. We should try it. I think we did try it, didn't we? I think we did. We did pick up a lantern, which is cool. We found a flask of 3 pulls of whiskey and a tin of fish oil. Kind of random stuff there. Cow Cthulhu? Oh, of course there's a Cow Cthulhu. Munchkin Cthulhu 2, Call of Cow Cthulhu. Wait, this is a real game? Is it a recent game? That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. Oh yeah, I remind ourselves about these things. We can, yeah, you know what? We haven't been looking behind things or inside of them. Probably something we should be doing a little bit more of. Put on inside or under. Right. Okay. So where are we starting from? We're starting back outside the real estate office. So what do we want to do here? There was that mattress in the vacant lot in the wharf, but there was nothing really going on right there, interestingly. And this side alley had nothing. Kind of surprising, to be honest. And the twisting lane was kind of, All right, hang on. Let's go. Should we go back to the pub? The lane? Let's go to the lane first. We're also, now that we're going in sort of the second loop of the town, should be on the lookout for maybe things that we missed the first time around. Whether it's objects, maybe exits, directions from those locations we didn't see. So right now we're in a narrow street. As the lane winds along from east to west, it narrows until the steep, jagged rooftops on either side of the street practically touch each other. Oh yeah, we may even be able to go west here, actually. Now that I'm just seeing this, because it goes from east to, well, maybe. So we have the south side street to Watley Bridge, twisting lane up a hill to the northwest, and then stairs north. Can we go west? Oh shit, we can go west. Okay. So this is very important. Here, right off the bat, we see a new thing that I missed. Very good. Okay, so we made our way to a junction. I mean, he didn't explicitly say there was an exit west. It was just that, as the path leads from east to west, which theoretically could refer to this stretch, not this one. I guess that's the way I must have interpreted it initially. All right. To the north, a gap in the crowded press of gloomy buildings opens onto a country lane. Oh, maybe that goes to our house. Heading out over grassy heath, Main Street continues to the east, while to the northwest, over the top of a steep rise, you can just make out the vaulted rooftops of the university. There's a translator. It's a fully fledged language. Wow. All right, let's try the university first, I guess. There's nothing really here at the junction, I guess. We have a heath. You can't see any such thing. We have a rise. Street. Cobblestones are slick from the rain and worn with many centuries' passage. Oh, so you didn't find it either, Nico. Okay, wow. Yes, it wasn't spelled out explicitly. Okay, University Court. How recently did you play the game, Nico? Out of curiosity. And anyone else who's played it, like how recently did you play it? University Court. Isolated and serene within its high, ivy-colored walls, Miskatonic University represents this benighted town's single, if somewhat dubious, claim to cultural achievement. Founded sometime in the early 1800s, the school's reputation and enrollment have diminished somewhat as Anchorhead drifts further and further into the abyss of provincial backwaterism. Still, it is generally recognized for its collection of folklore and esoteric mythology. one of the oldest and most extensive on the East Coast. The Board of Deans was also kind enough to offer Michael a full professorship upon hearing of his recently discovered heritage. Really? Wow. And his plans to move into the estate. Ivory Tower, perhaps, but at least they take care of their own. There are numerous buildings surrounding this cobbled court, but the only one you are interested in is the library to the west, where Michael told you he'd be until he came back to the real estate agent's office to pick you up, which, incidentally, he has not yet done. I hope something bad didn't happen to him. Oh, you played it a month ago. Nice. So, Nico, did you play it because Anchorhead was in the showdown, or just unrelated reasons? That's true, Miri. We haven't died yet. I did try. I tried to commit suicide by jumping off a bridge, but no such luck. Alright. I guess, yeah, why not? We'll go west to the library. You close your umbrella, as is your habit after coming indoors. Shadows roost thickly in the vaulted ceiling, and small green-shaded desk lamps cast pools of warm radiance here and there around the library's dim interior. You pause a moment to let the hushed peacefulness of this place soak in, a welcome relief from the unsettling events of the day. An exit lies east, and a small alcove to the north houses the circulation counter. Peering through the shadows, you spot your husband sitting at one of the reading desks, absorbed in some sort of weighty tome, and clearly oblivious to the time. Oh, really? It's that evil? Oh, parties and investigation, and then you go crazy and die at the end. Awesome. Alright, should we look? I just want to make sure there's nothing else of interest here. Lamps. The lamps have curved brass stands and frosted green shades, the kind of thing you'd expect to see on an accountant's desk in the 1930s. The reading lamp is currently switched on. Can we take the lamp? Oh, that's our lantern. Okay, so I guess we don't have to do that. Turn reading lamp off. The lamps are there to provide reading light for students. Best leave them on. Alright, let's take a look at Michael. Tall and a bit on the skinny side, in an endearingly awkward sort of way. A serious, thoughtful face topped with an unruly tangle of brown hair. Deep brown eyes framed by wire-rimmed glasses. Yep, that's the man you married, all right. At the moment, Michael is largely absorbed in his reading and is paying little attention to you. Michael turns to a new page in the book and begins reading intently. Oh, neat, wow. So how many Cthulhu games are there? Like dozens? Is it like... I know it's probably... I would have guessed like about 12, but maybe they're like... Is it closer to like 30, 40, 50? Quite a few. Alright, can we talk to Michael? About the Verlac family. Michael looks up, startled, and then realizes it's you, and smiles. Hi, hun, he says, closing the book and stretching. Then he glances at his watch. Good grief, what happened to the time? I'm so sorry, I just lost track. He smiles sheepishly. Goodness, hun, he says, looking you up and down. You're all wet. Well, he asked, did you get the keys? Yes, we did. Great, let's see him. Show keys to Michael. Great, says Michael. You hang on to that. Just a second, I'll put this back. He takes the book up to the circulation desk and hands it to the librarian. Okay then, he says, returning, let's go. Michael suddenly smacks his forehead. Oh crap, I forgot to tell you. The car broke down. He spreads his hands. I don't know what happened to it. One second I'm parking outside, the next second it dies and I can't get it started again. I called the tow truck, but the nearest garage is up in Arkham. Is that where the asylum is? They picked it up, but won't be able to look at it until next week at the earliest. Anyways, it looks like we'll have to walk back to the house. He offers you a lame smile. You can hold the umbrella. Oh, what a jerk. We have to hold the umbrella? Oh, look at this. Our scores got up by 2 points. We now have 4 points out of 100. Okay, cool. I'd like to go to the circulation desk too, if possible. Alright, we should also save here. For library. Well, I guess it considers what you count. Since it's not really like a licensed property, I guess. But probably you could get an idea Moby Games. I'm sure they've labeled it. Let's actually see. Oh yeah, Darkseid. That would have been another one. Well, isn't there a difference between Lovecraft and Cthulhu? Because not all of Lovecraft's work was Cthulhu, I would guess. So at least Moby has 49 games that are inspired directly by Lovecraft. So take that for, yeah, there you go. Nico gave us the link. Okay, let's check out the circulation desk. I'd like to. That's just the circulation desk, Michael says, placing his hand on your arm. The exit is that way. He points east. Michael, I'm kind of regretting having come here with you. You know what? In fact, I kind of like to explore without Michael first, because it's possible, like, I don't want to trigger day 2 without having done what we needed on day 1. So let's actually restore, go back to the office, and northwest again. Oh. Wait. Oh, library's west. Okay. Can we go to the circulation desk? I want to see what's there. A high counter divides the public portion of the library from the reserved stacks, all the more esoteric and mysterious volumes from the university's collection. If anything, the area behind the counter is even more shadowy than the side you're on. The main reading area lies south. Hanging on the wall next to the counter is a small printed sign. Beneath the sign sits a heavy dog-eared register, and sitting next to the register is a bell. Being married to this guy. Yeah, that was it was a bad start guy for sure. A, he made us carry the umbrella. And then B, he wouldn't let us go to the circulation desk when we wanted to. So I already don't like him. Even though he won, or was nominated for, like, best character. Ah, yes, that's true, Salad. Good point. Good point. Alright, let's check out this sign. All restricted books must be signed for on the register and may not be removed from this building. Please have your faculty ID ready when you make your request. Oh, okay. So we're probably going to need Michael's faculty ID, I would guess, for library circ desk, because we're going to want to see some reference material for sure. We can confirm this probably by ringing the bell or whatever. It's basically a log recording what book was checked out, who checked it out, and when. There must be hundreds of names here. Well, let's look at it anyway. Oh, okay, they're not going to tell us. So we could look up, couldn't we look up Verlac in a register? You don't find that name on the register, okay. What about Michael? What is he reading? Do we know our own last name? Oh yeah, okay. Your husband's name is down at the bottom. The title of the book is A Historical Overview of Superstitions in the Miskatonic Valley Region by J. Arnsworth Fraser? Published 1906. Quite a mouthful. Okay, so we're going to want to ask him about that. Hey, Shikai. Oh, did you? Nice. Did you beat it? All right, so this could be another topic. This we've got Miskatonic Valley. I mean, I don't know how quite to say this, but well, certainly a person is the author. I don't know if the author really matters, but we'll write it down initially. J. Arnsworth, author. Okay, maybe just Miskatonic. Miskatonic University could be a term, and then we can say Miskatonic Valley Region Superstitions. Why not? Should we look up Miss Benson there? Yeah, Claudia Benson's. Oh, and look at this. We found out her first name now. That's good. Claudia Benson's name is up near the top of the page. She has checked out several books in the last few weeks. Okay, the same book by J. Arnsworth Fraser. The Righteous Invasion, A History of Indian Settler Conflicts in the Colonial Period by Warner Green. Okay, so we actually have multiple authors here. Probably they're going to be worthless, but no harm in writing them down for now. So Warner Green. Mechanics of Metempsychosis by C.C.H. Horn. Jeez. An N-fold transduction in the space-time barrier, a new theory in particle physics by Lord Weldrake. The protagonist is not in 1930. It's in 1997. The game started, said November 1997. So, I think it's actually okay in this case. Strange, you can't help but wonder about why your real estate agent would have amassed such an esoteric reading list. Indeed so, indeed. Let's look up, let's look up Verloc in here. Okay, you don't find that name on the register. Alright. So there is a bell here as well. I don't think we can look up anyone else. We don't know anyone else's name. Actually, I guess we could do, like, anyone who checked out Frasier. No, okay. Let's check out the bell. One of those little round bells with a button on top. You ring it for service. Ring the bell. Ding! A moment later, oh wait, hold on. We gotta get a better ding than that. Close enough. A moment later, the gaunt and fishy-eyed librarian emerges silently from the shadows behind the counter. By the way, I'm going to give it a Cedric because just finding Benson in there, I think, gave us a slight lead, maybe? We have a librarian now. Hey, Joy. How are you? Okay, so we got a librarian. Let's check her out. Her slack, pallid skin looks as if it has seen little more than the inside of a cave for most of her life. She stares at you silently, disturbingly large and watery eyes. So she is quite fish-eyed. Okay, let's ask librarian about, I don't know, the library? The librarian just looks at you. How do we do this again? Ask about library? Ask about books. She doesn't even blink. You can't help but notice that the woman never ever blinks. Oh shit, she really is a Cthulhu monster. Wow. Wow. This is interesting. Librarian fish monster? Is she a Cthulhu? Let's touch her. That's a bit more intimate than you're comfortable getting with the librarian. The fish librarian. Can we kiss her? It's probably going to give us the same response. Yeah. Alright. Ask about Verloc. Okay, she never ever blinks. So this term is really Verloc family. Where's our list of topics? Okay, yeah, here. So Verloc family is the actual what they call it. Ask about Miskatonic University. She just looks at us, okay. So what we'd have to give her the ID, right? Yeah. And which we definitely don't have that. So maybe maybe we can ask Michael for the ID to borrow it. Fish oil. Ooh, we have an old tin with fish oil. This could get interesting. Let's see how she responds. If we like open the fish oil, maybe pour it on her. Who knows? There are all sorts of wild adventures could ensue at the circulation desk. Open tin. You open the old tin, revealing a smelly quantity of fish oil. Show tin to woman. Oh, she just looks at us. Give tin to woman. Really? Pour oil on woman. Stop trying to make a mess. Oh, god damn it. Give oil to woman? Smell oil? Ah. Ugh. Drink the oil. The very thought makes you want to gag. Well, that's too bad. And I really thought that would have been something interesting. She's a fish monster and we have fish oil. Rub oil on librarian. You dip your finger in and come up with a small glob of pungent fish oil. The creepy librarian might not appreciate that. Too bad. Too bad. Can I rub it on myself? Yourself might not appreciate that. Not knowing what else to do with it, you wipe the nasty fish oil off on the leg of your pants. Interesting. All right, so at least we now kind of know what we're going to be doing with the fish oil maybe later, which is rubbing it somewhere. All right, but clearly it doesn't seem like we're gonna do it with this woman here. So yeah, I guess can we clap in front of her? Not a verb you recognize. All right, so let's see if we can get through Michael to. We got lamps and reading desks. The desks are small but comfortable. Michael turns to a new page in the book and begins reading intently. Michael looks up, startled, and realizes it's you and smiles. Okay, it's all the same thing. So let's ask Michael about ID. Oops. There's the faculty ID. You can't think of anything to say about that for the moment. Ask for ID? The librarian purses her thin, fishy lips at you. Apparently she only lends out library books. I'm not even in the circ desk, though. I'm at the library. Ask Michael for ID. Can't see any such thing. Damn. All right, fine. Yes, we got the. All right. Actually, before we do this, let's go. I wanted to go from the junction north. I'm guessing this must lead to the house, but we'll see. I have tried that liquid. Vlad, welcome back. I did try that. Unfortunately, it did not work. Hair rejuvenator. So what is hair rejuvenator actually? Like, do we think it's actually hairspray, or is it like hair gel? Probably more likely hair gel, I'm guessing. I don't know. I've never heard that term, hair rejuvenator. I'm guessing it must be gel. Rejuvenating fluids. Alright, let's try going north to Mill Road. Again, we're going to get Michael later, but I just want to see if there's all we can do here for the time being. The road carries you across a desolate heath of gray, windswept grass. To the south, the black, jagged outline of Anchorhead's steep roofs and sharp, leaning gables cuts across the horizon. The road forks here to the west and east. Oh, look at that. We can go west and east. Heading across the railroad tracks in one direction, out toward the seashore in another. I'm guessing railroad tracks is west. But we'll find out. Alright. Let's go west. As you cross the railroad... I was right, yeah. As you cross the railroad tracks, the air becomes warmer, more dingy, and slightly more difficult to breathe. Entrance to paper mill, or the paper mill. The road turns southwest here. Trying to run out of room here. And runs squarely through the front entrance to the old paper mill. Maybe we should move these over. A gate of heavy iron bars blocks the only opening into this charred fortress, although an overgrown path leads around the wall to the south. To the north, a rutted lane threads its way past a row of dilapidated shacks. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Okay. So we have a gate. The gate, a 20-foot-high barricade of narrowly spaced, thick black iron bars, is designed to roll horizontally, sealing off the entrance to the mill compound. It is currently shut and locked. There are no guardhouses, no buzzers or intercoms, no apparent means of getting in or letting anyone inside know you want in. Just this implacable gate in an unscalable wall. So that's if we tried to go southwest. It seems to be locked. Okay, so we have a locked gate here. Alright, so you have to... Now, they did say there was a path, which may allow us to get by. But, let's just take note that, get through gate southwest of... Or actually, it's really the paper mill gate, right? Alright, so if it's 28 feet high, there are bars. Okay, it's the same thing. So we can't unlock the gate. We don't have the key for that. You go through all the keys in your keyring, trying each one in turn, but none of the keys seem to fit. Okay, and then we can't climb the gate, of course. The gate is too high. There are no footholds. Got it. All right. What was south? The path curves southwest. Okay. Oh, I see. So it goes around like that, leading you into an overgrown area behind the mill. So we're going to have enough room here for both. Bare foundations. The foundations of an older structure lie crumbling in a sunken square of ground, hidden away behind the imposing shadow of the mill wall. Weeds push up through the cracked and buckling slabs of concrete. Twisted rebar and rusting pipes poke up like the legs of the dead insects. The ruins are surrounded on all sides by dense thickets, although narrow, overgrown trails lead northeast, where we came from, and southeast through the underbrush. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely... There's definitely a lot going on here, so yeah, we should bring that up. Alright. So what do we have? We have weeds. Don't need to worry about those. We have rebar. The broken rubble is all that remains of whatever building once stood here. Pipes. Okay, that's the same thing. Ruins. Okay, ruins and thickets. Thickets are full of painful thorns and appear quite impenetrable. They're also very deep. There's no telling what could be hidden or what could be hiding in their brambly depths. We can't go... Okay, so they're too dense. Alright, so let's try south or east. To the railroad tracks. Okay. The trail heads up a short embankment and emerges from the thicket alongside the railroad tracks. The tracks run down from the northeast and past the mill, continuing southwest but slowly curving westward until they cross the Miskatun River south some miles outside of town. From the embankment you can look out over the entire heath, shadowy rooftops to the south, the oily ribbon of the Miskatun to the west, and to the east, the lighthouse sentinel and the leaden waters of the Atlantic beyond. Oh. So, I'm not sure we've mapped this properly. So there's something going southwest. Did we come from the northeast, like here, or I'm not sure. So if we go northeast, are we back at the bare foundations? It's dangerous to walk along railroad tracks. Interesting. So if we go northwest, is it back? Okay, so it is like that. Continuing southwest, but curving westward. Okay. We can go southwest. We can't go south or anything. There's nothing in that direction but empty heath. The thickets block the way back, except for a trail to the northwest. Got it. Alright. So we can only go southwest. Oh, it's too dangerous to walk there along railroad tracks. Interesting. They're just ordinary looking railroad tracks. So what else is here? It's just the so it seems to be in both of these directions. All right. We do have a river. Sintroy! Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the last adventure quest, Sintroy. Welcome. So we do have rooftops, Miskatun. Yeah, maybe they're in the lighthouse? We can hear a low rumbling and a distant plaintive whistle from the northeast. Oh, maybe it's a train whistle? Didn't we hear about a train whistle before? I think we did. Hey, can we see a lighthouse here? The lighthouse stands tall against the horizon, a dingy white tower amidst a gray sky and a grayer sea. Despite the ominous cast of the weather, no beacon is shining from the tower's top. Okay, interesting. So it's probably abandoned too. then there was also the Miskatonic River. The Miskatonic winds down from the northwest, then bends in a more easterly direction some miles west of town. Its left half mile or so neatly divides the town of Anchorhead in half before emptying into the sea. Its waters are murky and torpid, hiding many old secrets. Oh, really? Maybe we should dive in the water. Many old secrets in its languid depths. The train lumbers into view, its rumbling passage growing louder. Oh, as it approaches. Oh. So there is a train coming here on the tracks. Alright. Let's definitely get a save then and see what transpires. Worst comes to worst, we could get a death, which would be great. Lie on tracks. You get onto the railroad tracks. One moment. The ground beneath your feet begins to vibrate as the rumbling grows to a roar. The whistle lets out an urgent shriek. The train is bearing down quickly now, very, very close. Flakes of ash drift gently down from the sky like gray snow, coating everything with a thin layer of soot, which is quickly washed away by the rain. Alright, so this could be interesting. Let's look at the train. One of the many freights that run regularly along this route, though few stop at Anchorhead anymore. Before you can leap away, the train hits you, pulverizing your body like a rotten squash. Alright, we got a death. Oh, joyous day, Kaloo. We do have our first death. Alright, so we found a death. Let's restore. So this train could be interesting though. This time, let's not get on the tracks, but let's wait for the train to still come, you know? Yeah. Okay, here it goes. Okay, this is what happened before. Maybe we can, can we jump onto the train? Jump on. We can stow away. We're talking about several hundred tons of steel traveling at well over 50 miles an hour. You do best to simply stand clear. With a sudden hot gust of wind and a tremendous blast of noise, the train hurtles past boxes and flats flickering by like frames in a kaleidoscope. The ground is literally shaking now, sending bits of gravel bouncing down the sides of the embankment. Interesting. Let me just look at the train again. Okay, that's the same thing. As abruptly as it arrived, the train is passed, the last swaying car receding quickly down the line to the west. So we can't go west. Yeah. Okay, and they don't want us to do it. With the last mournful groan of its whistle, the train disappears from sight. Alright, so good to know that there's a train that travels here. Maybe it'll come into play later on down the road. We can't go. Okay, there's just... Alright, let's go back to the foundations. I mean, maybe if we wanted something to get crushed, we could put it on the tracks and the train would run it over. I think that's the only thing that really occurs to me at the moment. I don't think we have anything like that, though. Alright. Should we go back to Paper Mill, I think? Our entrance? So the rudder lane goes to the north. I guess we'll go there. Shantytown. Did not expect to run into a shantytown here. The road peters out at a wide clearing of rutted mud, flanked by uneven rows of decrepit, clapboard shacks. The town is quiet, almost deserted. Only a few bits of loose tar paper blowing listlessly in the wind betray the overall stillness. Take a look at that tar paper. You needn't worry about that. All right. Take a look at the shacks. All peeling paint, broken glass, and missing shingles, the houses are poorly built and teetering on the verge of falling apart completely. They are arranged in a vague suggestion of rows on either side of the mud clearing, numbered 1 through 12, with those cheap little nail-up plastic numbers you can buy at hardware stores. Presumably these denote each shack's street address. Curtains twitch behind a grimy window pane, and you glance over in time to see a lean, suspicious face pulling back into the shadows. Okay, which door was that, though, in? Number 1? Can we look at number 1? It looks run down and weather-beaten just like all the others. Okay, can we enter number 1? It wouldn't be polite to just walk in. Okay, yeah, what window pane are they talking about? Many of the windows are cracked, and all of them are coated with the filmy ash that constantly suffuses the air here. A pair of starving dogs come sniffing by around the refuse by one of the shacks, but as soon as you move they shy away. Oh, as soon as you move, they shy away, disappearing over the edge of the clearing. The clouds overhead mutter restlessly to themselves. Okay, there's garbage here. We needn't worry about it. Alright, can we knock on door? Which do you mean? Oh, they're all Milltown roads. Okay. Number 1, I guess. No one answers. If anything, the whole town becomes even more still, as though holding its breath, hoping you'll go away. I don't understand why would they tell us there's someone peering at us, but they don't tell us which house it is. We should know that. All right, let's look at number 2. Can we look at all those? I just want to see if is any of them at all different. Probably can just do 6. Okay, there we go. 7, 8. You hear a soft rattle behind you, like an empty tin can rolling across the uneven ground. When you turn, there is no one there. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so all of the houses have identical descriptions. Let's knock on number 2. Okay. Knock on 3. Knock on 4. Can we look at the face? Can't see any such thing. So probably whoever this is isn't going to answer the door anyway, but... After a moment or two of silence, you hear a furtive rattling, and the door opens a crack to reveal a woman's pale and haggard face. She stares out you with a mixture of trepidation and mistrust. Okay, so we have the dogs come by again. So this is definitely something. Dogs at Shantytown. 2 dogs at Shantytown. I mean, it's going to come into play at some point somehow. And, oh yeah, we should also do the railroad, or the train at the railroad tracks. Alright, so what about this woman? She is pale and thin from lack of food. Her hair is prematurely gray. The dismal poverty and constant fear that she has lived in all her life have bleached her body of its youth, leaving her aged before her time, stooped and scarred with worry. She clutches a tattered shawl, its fabric the faded color of old dishwater, close around her throat, and she watches you the way a wounded rabbit might watch a potentially hungry cat. Wow, so she really is scared of us. Even though we're a woman, too. Do we have any food we could get? We do have fish oil? I don't think you'd want that. I don't think we have any other food, though, do we? Oh, we do have cold... You want some cold coffee? Yeah, that's really the thing she's going to want. Maybe the whiskey. But... Alright. Can we say hello? Oh, say hello to woman. She does not answer, only stares at you with frightened eyes. Okay. Offer tin to woman. The old woman hardly even looks at it. Offer flask. Surely she wants a nip. Suddenly the woman slams the door shut. You hear the rattle of a bolt being drawn. Jeez. Will she open up? Okay, she came back out. Cool. Give her the cup. She didn't. Okay, she doesn't want it. Alright, can we talk to the woman? Ask about Caroline? The woman mutely shakes her head. Ask about Shantytown. Ask about Anchorhead. No? Ask about herself, woman. The pale, frightened woman has better things to do. Damn. By the way, so this was the face that we saw before was 11 and not 12. Oh. So there's some rolling tin can, huh? So number 11 is where they are in the shantytown. Definitely a person. I'm gonna kill these authors. I don't think they really matter. So we're gonna say shantytown woman. She lives at number 11. All right, so knock back on 11. Why don't we kiss her hand? Kiss, woman. Not necessary. Hug her. We can't even say hello? Talk to woman? So Verlac family is just the default. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Oh, look at this. In the distance you hear the lonesome keening of a train whistle drifting on the wind. You look to the east in time to see the train go by, rolling southwest past the mill toward less melancholy climes. Okay. We gotta do something with her. I'm not sure. She's not... Maybe we should, instead of asking, we should tell her. Tell about Michael. She shakes her hat. Damn. You don't give no shits. Alright, well. We'll just have to say woman at shanty number 11. There's also some tin can rolling around here. Can we continue or not? The only way out of here is south, back toward the mill. Okay. Alright, and then we couldn't go west. Just north and east from here. Okay. Back to Mill Road. What was east of here? Breakwater. The road heads out over a narrow breakwater jutting out into the ocean. Oh, interesting. Well, where is the lighthouse? You are picking your way across the breakwater's bare, rocky spine, where the road has diminished to little more than a pair of dusty ruts. 100 yards to the northeast, at the breakwater's far end. Don't know why I did down and up. The lonely stone tower of Anchorhead's lighthouse. Okay, the lighthouse is there. Stands vigil against the ocean. Okay. Road. Out here, beyond the boundaries of the city proper, the cobblestones have given way to unpaved dirt. Lighthouse. Oops. The lighthouse stands tall. Oh, right. I think there's the same description we saw before. Water. Sea or the rain? I guess the sea. Sea is the color of old pewter, surging and chopping restlessly and beneath the clouds. Alright, let's go to the lighthouse. Or we're at the foot of the lighthouse. You stand in a circular clearing among the stones, surrounded on nearly every side by the sea. Before you looms the ancient, massive lighthouse, a vertiginous pillar of pale brick jabbing defiantly up at the sky. The road from the southwest ends here, although it looks as though you could pick your way down the rocks to the southeast around the structure's base. Why does it keep on telling you down? Don't want that. The great bronze door of the lighthouse is closed. Its towering shadow seems to lean menacingly over you, eclipsing half the sky. It is an old and brooding thing, heavy with the weight of centuries of dark memories. Craning your neck to see the top of it, you can't help but make the comparison with a lightning rod, as if this building were the focus for whatever restless forces seem to be stirring through the turbid atmosphere above. Wow, so like if we needed to summon the Cthulhu or something, this seems like the place where it would occur. Yeah. I'm just thinking of the fishing village in Call of Cthulhu: Shadow of the Comet. Despite the ominous cast of the weather, no beacon can be seen from the top of the lighthouse. I mean, at the top of the lighthouse. All right, what's the deal with the door? A monstrous slab of solid bronze set into the thick stone wall of the lighthouse base. Age and seawater have covered its once gleaming surface with an unhealthy green crust of verdigris. I'm sure it's locked or whatever. Seems to be locked. Okay. Unlock the door. Okay. Can we pull the door? It accomplished very little. Can't pull or push. Alright, so we're going to have to enter lighthouse. Bronze door. Let's put it there. Okay. And southeast, we can go to the Rocky Spur. Carefully you climb down the rocks. The path bends northeast, following the curve of the lighthouse wall. This goes here. A small outcropping of stone, just large enough for you to stand on, sticks out from the end of the breakwater. The hungry sea laps at your feet, surging over the rocks and then trickling down into crevices. To the southwest, excuse me. Oh. An uneven trail leads back up the rocks. Around the side of the lighthouse. Or is this a one-way, maybe? Beyond the breakwater's tip, a turbulent patch of water bubbles and seethes as if something were lurking just beneath the surface, turning perhaps in an uneasy sleep. Wow. Alright, this seems like we need to get a save in here. Interesting. Bubbles. Patch. It looks unnatural. Enter the patch. Not on your life. Dive. The water doesn't look inviting. You jump on the spot fluidlessly. Jump into ocean. Damn it. Do we have anything we could throw in there to get a reaction? Maybe the fish oil? Let's see. Oh, actually, the coffee, too. Pour coffee into patch. You pour the cold, murky coffee into the patch of turbulent water, where it is mingled with the larger water and quickly lost. Open the tin. Pour oil into patch. Okay, so everything's lost. I don't want that. Man, thank you for the host. We do have whiskey, too. Pour flask for whiskey. We gotta throw something in there. Do we have any like useless item that we can get a reaction? Oops, not really. Throw a wedding ring. That'd be hilarious. Throw ring into patch. You slip the plain gold band from your finger. Usually you feel almost naked without your ring on, although sometimes you do find yourself taking it off briefly just to read the inscription along the inside. Oh, interesting. The wedding ring hits the water with a splash. Before it can even begin to sink, dozens of thin gelatinous tendrils like the tentacles of a jellyfish swarm up from the water, entangling the wedding ring and dragging it under. Ooh, so do we have Cthulhu itself here, or what do you think? We'll just call it Tentacle Monster for now. That's definitely a thing of interest. And we just threw our wedding ring just to to ascertain that. Can we look? I actually want to look at ring inscription. Remove ring, maybe. Yeah, read inscription. Engraved along the inside are Michael's and yours initials, along with your wedding date, June 28th. A soft splash draws your attention. You look up just in time to see something scaly roll over and slide back beneath the waves. No, it doesn't count as a death mirror. We didn't die. I just chose to restore, but that actually would be pretty funny. I wonder what happens if you throw your ring away and then you go talk to Michael, whether he would notice or say anything. Probably not. If we wait here, do we get eaten or what happens? Another wave crashes. Okay, so it doesn't seem like the thing's gonna kill us. Do we have anything else that's... So probably anything we throw in there, it's just gonna, like, ensnare. Yeah. Yep, same thing. You are getting wet. Yeah, because we threw the umbrella away. Throw it all into patch. Alright, so it looks like he's just dragging everything under. Yep. Alright. Oh, we have a tin. Throw lantern at patch. Throw tin at patch. And then what is the other thing? Throw trench coat at patch. Oh, I got rid of the no, I have a trench coat. Oh, I didn't. I misspelled it. I'm just having fun here, of course. You are now sadly entirely soaked. Oh, I wonder if you can die from exposure. Remove trench coat. Throw trench coat at patch. Remove clothes. You've never been big on that natural look. If you decide you need to take a bath or go to bed, you can disrobe then. Otherwise, keep them on. God damn it. So we can't... Can we dive exposure? No. That's too bad. Alright. So we're definitely going to have to do something with that tentacle monster. Interact with tentacle monster. As for now, there was northeast. I think northeast was the way to continue exploring. Oh, in that direction there's only the sea. I'm sorry. Beyond the eastern tip of this outcropping, there's only the strange, turbulent water. The lighthouse blocks my progress there. The trail turns northwest, following the curve of the lighthouse wall. Oh. Oh. So, we might actually say... It's kind of like this instead, actually. Yeah, might as well just do something like that. Why not? Yeah, because actually the lighthouse is here, so it probably is very much like that. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. I don't think there's anywhere else to go here, right? Just let's go back. Don't. Can't see any such thing. Alright. So, interestingly enough, we were never able to find our house. I thought our house would be up here, but it's not. Back at the junction. Alright, so let's go to Michael and tell him we have the keys. Talk to Michael. Yes. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wait, we got all wet? Goodness, hon, he says, looking you up and down. You're all wet, and then you've got some kind of dirt all over you. He tries to brush off your shoulders a bit, then grimaces and wipes his hand on his slacks. Wait a minute. Why are we wet? Do we not have the umbrella? We do have the umbrella. I guess we were just out... Oh, because probably the rain... The surf hit us, I guess? What dirt are we talking about? Shoulders? Coat? Hope we're okay. Huh. That was a rhetorical question. Alright, so we'll open up... or Buy's already open if anyone wants to. Pause there momentarily. Classy 3-4 Shadowgate. Moves out of 2 Poisonous Shinaros and Once Upon a Forest up to V3 on the viewer queue. Shadowgate crosses the 100 slot threshold there. Today, by the way, I mean no game is going to do it, but today's the final day for 125 slots to automatically enter the showdown. If you're also top of the queue, it'll go up to 150 indefinitely starting March 1st. Hey, Noble. Alright, I guess... last call if anyone wants to buy anything. $125 slots. Let's see how many Matt has. 218.2 Cedric's. Heh heh heh. Alright. We'll turn off buys. Alright, so where are we? Oh, we were talking about Michael. Yeah, so I guess we can show him keys to Michael. Alright, so now we got back to the fort thing. He called the tow truck. Okay, you can hold the umbrella. Great, thanks Michael, thanks. Can we ask him about, before we leave, let's ask him about some of this other stuff. About, I don't know, the lighthouse? Michael scratches his head just as I do. I don't really know much about that, he says. Ask Michael about Niskatan. Isn't it wonderful? A full professorship. At this rate, I'll have tenure in just a few years. I think I'm really going to like teaching here. Can we tell Michael about Benson? He frowns as you tell him about the real estate agent's disappearance. That is rather odd, he says. I wonder where she could be. Can we tell him about the book discovery we made? Which do you mean? Oh. Actually, I meant the one by, what's his name? Oh, maybe I don't know about it in this save slot? What was the name of the other guy? Jay something? Oh, maybe I should have written down that stuff, huh? It was the book he was reading. I guess whatever, Horn. Tell Michael. How am I really supposed to... Warner Green? I only understood you as far as wanting to tell Michael, yes, that is correct. Alright, I guess we can ask him about it. Oh, I didn't spell green properly. What was the name? Does anyone remember the name? It was J something. Jet. It was the book that she had checked out. I'm surprised they didn't give us as an option. What does he know about the librarian? She is a bit odd, isn't she? Agrees Michael. Do you know about the asylum? No. It was Danvers, I think. Danvers Asylum. How about the church? Can't think of anything to say about that for the moment. The Verloc family has been living in that old place for generations. They're an integral part of the history of this whole region. It's really quite interesting. You know about the hieroglyphs? No? Oh, I misspelled Niskatan here. Niskatan University. So no one remembers what the guy's name, or the author of the other book? It was J something. Good. Oh well. Would you like some cold, stale coffee we happen to find? Maybe we can use it as DNA evidence, I don't know. Tell Michael about the tentacles. Or the jellyfish. Ask Michael about pub. Paper mill. Chile Avenue. Obelisk? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Miriam. Alright, didn't I have a list of other things? Yeah, I guess this was the list. Yeah, that's not a great list. Niskatan Valley region? Oh, that was the name of the book he was reading, right? I can't see any such thing. Superstitions? Oh, that was nothing important, just some research. Well, can we tell him that she was also reading the same book? Yeah. So ask and tell are pretty much the same thing, huh? Alright, what other books options were there? Warren, Lord Wildrake. Yeah. Metempsychosis? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, I was trying to have some sort of conversation with him. Show flask to Michael. Is he a drinker? Michael raises his eyebrows. Where on earth did you find that, he asked. No, you can keep it. I'm certainly not going to drink it. Well, that's kind of cool. Whoa! Michael explains, making a face and shrinking away from you. Is that what I keep smelling? What are you carrying that nasty stuff around for? Oh, this is great. I like this now. Michael takes the lantern and looks at it curiously. That's all right, he says, handing it back. You hold on to it. Michael takes her left hand and kisses it, smiling. Every time I see this ring on your finger, it reminds me of how much I love you, he says. What a charmer. Michael looks you up and down. It looks good on you. Okay, same thing. No thanks. Show cup to Michael. Yuck, Michael says, not taking it. What are you carrying around a cup of cold, murky coffee for? Oh, I ask myself every day. Alright, so I guess we don't have anything else to ask him. Alright, so let's... Oh, no, we want to ask him for the ID, though. No? Faculty? Damn it. Alright, let's just leave. The rain is still coming down, so you open your umbrella. Michael hurries to catch up. So we don't... He doesn't know where the... He's not going to take us to the house? We haven't found it yet. I don't know where the house is. So let's see where he would he follow us to some of these places? Maybe he could take us there. Okay, he follows up. Yeah, he is following us. So actually, says Michael, I think the house is in the other direction. Okay, so maybe he could help us locate it. We can't go south of the junction, though, right? No, east and northwest. Or to north. Okay, so go east. All right. What about Twisting Lane? We really should be getting onto the house, don't you think? Ask Michael. It's a bit rainy out. Yeah, right. Okay, so it is on the other side of the bridge, so maybe it's in that mist area? Okay, so we're in the town square. Riverwalk? Chile Avenue? Strolls along after us. Deserted Lane. Okay, he says it's in the other direction. So it's not south of Chile Avenue, so where is it? Oh, there's one south. Oh, so it is through the mist. You hesitate at the edge of the mist, but Michael has already started up the road. Without a word, he walks through the insubstantial vapors, which part before him almost deferentially, before dissolving away into nothing. The ground begins to rise sharply as the road climbs up the hills, into the hills south of town. Okay, sweet. So we did get by the mist southwest of Chile Avenue, so that is done. Sing! Thanks very much for the host. Oh, were you still playing? Were you just streaming? Didn't realize you were still doing the GBA thing. Hey, Sting. All right, so we got past the mist, or the dreaded mist, and so now we've made it into the scenic view. Okay, no, you weren't. That rap came on. Did he finish golf? All right, the tree line falls away on the north side of this northwest-northeast bend in the road, giving way to a panoramic view of the Miskatonic River Valley and the grubby little town of Anchorhead nestled within it. From here you can see the paper mill almost directly to the north, the solitary lighthouse and surrounding ocean to the northeast, and the dilapidated stone church below you to the east. Winding through it all is the oily black ribbon of the Miskatonic, and almost directly in the center lies the little clearing of Town Square. You can just make out the shape of the obelisk from here. Michael is here waiting for you. Does he? I think we asked him about the obelisk. He didn't know about it. Yeah. Oh, damn. Save issues? That sucks. Alright, so we have a paper mill north. Well, of course it's north. Where the hell are we supposed to be continuing southwest? I guess. I mean, I guess we should look from here because it's a different view. We should look at everything. But the dark structure of the paper mill squats broodingly in the crook of the Miskatonic River. You can just make out the shape of the obelisk from here. Whoops. The lighthouse stands... Okay, that's the same one. Church. The old stone church lies to the east, its tottering steeples rising high above the dead, groping branches that surround it. The hillside rises too steeply in that direction. Oh, we go northwest, okay. Alright, wow, we finally made it to the house. How about this? More or less. So let's just move this. This probably is going to have to be... Let me give us some room here. Alright, outside the house. We finally found the house. Almost 3 hours in the game. We finally made it to our house. The lane runs up from the southeast and ends at a wide clearing surrounded by gnarled and ancient trees. A wide, curving driveway runs up to the front door of your house, which lies north. Okay, so that goes to the front door here. Yes. I don't know why it keeps on giving me this up-down. I don't want that. The fabled Verlac family mansion looms before you in the gloom, its dark, creaking presence dominating the clearing, and somehow, even though it is not visible through the trees, the entire valley. The foreboding shadow of the Verlac seems to enshroud all of Anchorhead from here. A typewritten notice has been attached to the front door. Maybe that was by the Claudia Benson, the real estate agent? Can she explain herself? Michael strolls along after you. Well, says Michael, this must be the place. We finally made it, honey. We're home. Indeed we are. What would you like edited about the line styles, Mikhail? Can we do like line height? I don't think they allow this. By the way, the funny thing is Trisbor can actually read the text back to you. So if you guys prefer a robot reader to me, we could definitely do that. Oh, really? Is that? Oh, I see. Oh, in Trisbor, I see, not Frotz. Okay, hang on. Really? All right, line styles. Oh, yeah, look at that. So I don't even know how I triggered that. Thank you. Yeah, we just go to plane. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you, Nico. Yeah, here, I'm just so you guys know what it sounds like, just because it's a fun little novelty. All right, let's read the note. Oh, I didn't click the, damn it, I didn't click the, I think I had to check that. Oh, yeah, I had to check the box. Okay. It's a letter from the Arkham Regional Utilities Company explaining that, due to wiring difficulties, the electricity will not be installed until next week. Okay, that's past the 3-day period of the game. No phone service either, damn it. Well, that's wonderful news, remarks Michael dryly, reading over your shoulder. Can we take the note?
Take note.
Oh, it's actually... Yeah, it's actually quite soft. Hang on. Can't exactly hear that too well. Where are you here? Okay, so we do have the note. Let's just read the note again so she can read it to us.
Read note. It's a letter from the Arksum Regional Utilities Company, explaining that, due to wiring difficulties, the electricity will not be installed until next week. No phone service, either. Ex Michael. Tall and a bit on the skinny side, in an endearingly awkward sort of way, a serious, thoughtful face topped with an unruly tangle of brown hair, deep brown eyes framed by wire-rimmed glasses. Yep, that's the man you married, all right. Michael looks at you expectantly, waiting for you to lead the way.
Okay, and there's also the male robotic voice. We can look at David as well. Let's look at the door.
X door. The front door is a huge, paneled slab of black oak adorned with a brass knocker in its center. X knocker. The knocker has a heavy, scrolled handle which swings down onto a brass plate. X plate. The knocker has a heavy, scrolled handle which swings down onto a brass plate. Use knocker. That's not a verb I recognize.
Okay, sorry, I just was having a bit of fun there. We'll turn it off. Knocker. Lift knocker. You lift the heavy knocker and let it fall. The sound reverberates through the wood of the door. A deep, hollow, stentorian boom. You shudder, finding it hard to dispel the impression that you've just knocked on the lid of an enormous coffin. Actually, yes, we have BDR. We did see a tentacle-like jellyfish monster, perhaps. The windows are all unlit and tightly shuttered. Okay, can we open the door? It seems to be locked. All right, well, this time we actually have the keys for this. You unlock the front door. All right, open the door. You open the front door. Yes, we got in the house. I think. Oh, shit, this crashed. Come on. Hopefully not. Alright, go and enter house. You close your umbrella, as is your habit after coming indoors. We've made it to the foyer. Not fire, foyer. Although it appears spacious from the outside, the house's interior feels cramped and gloomy. The walls seem too close together. The ceiling is too high. The doorways leading in several directions are narrow and filled with shadows, and the stairs leading up to the second floor are steep and rickety. This is not a house that makes you feel welcome. It is a house that makes you feel tiny and timid and afraid of dark places. It is a house that makes you feel alone, even though Michael's right with us. The front door stands open to the south. Carelessly stacked in a towering heap in the middle of the room are all your luggage and belongings, which you had sent ahead through a moving company before driving up to Massachusetts. Everything you own is boxed away and piled up in the middle of the floor. The reality of this move finally slams home as you stare at the sprawling jumble of stuff, and suddenly you feel very lost and adrift. Night has now undeniably fallen, and the house is very, very dark. There's probably just enough residual ambiance to feel your way upstairs to the bedroom, but the rest of the house is a tenebrous maze of shadows, and any exploring would probably best be done in the morning. We do have a lantern, although I don't have matches to light the lantern, unfortunately. Maybe the fish oil could be used as burning oil, something? Well, we don't have matches, it doesn't matter. Michael stretches his arms and yawns. Well, he says, I think I'm going to turn in. There'll be plenty of time to unpack and explore tomorrow. Good night, hon. He kisses you on the cheek. Don't stay up too late. And with that, he goes upstairs. This is our first time at the house. We hadn't even been here before. And he's just walking in the dark to a house he's never even been to. He hasn't even unpacked his personal bag. He's like, see ya. He goes upstairs. What a jerk. I don't like this. All right, yeah, so it is day one evening. So I am a bit concerned, if only because... well, I guess we can make it... The question is, can we do... if we get to day 2, can we do what... Is the game basically open from days 1 and 2? I know day 3 is a little different, but... if we go to day 2 without doing everything we needed to on day 1, are we going to be Walking Dead? Like, I'm worried a little bit. Because we sure as hell haven't done very much at all for us to be almost reaching the end of day 1 here, but I don't know. Man. So what directions we can't even go to directions? Your luggage is here spread out all over the foyer. Let's take a look at the luggage. It's all a huge hopeless mess. Just looking at it instantly drains you of any desire to unpack. Open the luggage regardless. Honestly, you just can't muster enough motivation. That's too bad. Take the luggage. Aw. Alright, so can we go anywhere or not? It is pitch dark and you can't see a thing. You're likely to be eaten by a grue. Well, I shouldn't even bother doing this. Can we just continue exploring? You stumble in the dark, smacking your head painfully against a wall. You stumble forward blindly. Oh wow, so we're actually going through a maze here. Oh yeah, we got somewhere else. And okay, this is kind of stupid. Too bad we didn't get eaten by the grue, though. No, it's not BDR, but there was the note you may have seen. We had the note from the utility company saying that they weren't able to connect us to the electricity. So I don't know how our husband made it, but all we have is we do have a lantern, but it's not on, so we don't have any matches. Don't you think we should have gotten them some matches at the pub? Kind of sucks. In fact, do we have a save at the pub? Hold on. Let's just go quickly to the pub and see if there were any matches there. You'd think you get a matchbook here. No matchbook. No, alright. Fair enough. Look under bar. Nothing of interest. Look behind the bar. Yeah, that's exactly when we read the note, though, GDR. It was right after you got here. Alright. Alright, back to the foyer. So did he just go upstairs, or what? What else was here? Just doorways and walls. Stairs, yeah, second floor. Okay. Yeah, alright, somehow I don't know, we can see upstairs. I don't know how that's possible, but alright. So this is an up-down. We made it to the upstairs landing. A narrow hallway runs east. You know, we may have to move all this house stuff. Like, it's probably going to be like a map unto itself. Let's just make all of the house. Just give it some more room here. Whatever, we'll kill this until we have light to see. Alright, from the top of the stairs down the length of the house, to the north, directly opposite the stairs, is the master bedroom, okay? Can we go east first? Try? No, pitch dark, you can't see a thing. Alright. Master bedroom. Oh, you know what? We should try exploring outside at night. That might be interesting, too. The master bedroom is a picture postcard of rustic New England charm. Faded sketches of rural landscapes adorn the walls. A beautifully carved dressing mirror stands in one corner. An old-fashioned accordion radiator gurgles quietly beneath the window. The most striking feature, an enormous antique four-poster bed, must be the largest piece of furniture in the house. Michael is curled up in bed, sound asleep already. If it weren't for this hopelessly backwater town and the disturbing circumstances surrounding the house, you'd say this was your dream house. Even so, as much as you would like to relax and enjoy the comforts of a fully furnished, historical New England estate, you can't help but be put off by the shady aura surrounding the family that used to live here. The last of the line, you remind yourself, recently committed suicide after killing his wife and 2 daughters with a shotgun. Damn. This does sound like some movie I've seen where that happened. Involuntarily you shiver, glancing nervously at the doorways to the south and west. It's a nice way of telling us where the exits are. Alright. Oh yeah, I took down the, I was trying to hook it up to, I was trying to use the define command and hook it up to a new dictionary. Didn't work out. I know Silo is looking at it, though. Hopefully we get that in place. Everyone has that history. Well, I grew up in an old house in New England. It sure didn't have that history. It actually used to be the administration building of like a school. I haven't seen an Amityville Horror, but if I do, I want to see the original first, not the remake. All right, so there was definitely a bed here. Thick goose down mattress, linen sheets, feather pillows, gauze canopy. It's about the most beautiful, inviting bed you've ever seen. Look under the bed. You find nothing of interest. Michael tosses uneasily, one hand waving vaguely in front of his face for a moment, before sinking back once again into troubled sleep. Let's look. Okay. Look behind the bed. You see nothing of interest behind the four-poster bed. Okay, so the pillows are the same thing. I'm guessing the canopy is as well. It is. Is this the mattress we found in the vacant lot? The ghost of the old school, Mark. Let's see. I guess we could go. Wasn't there something else here, like a mirror? A flawless mirror in a beautifully scrolled walnut frame. It's about as tall as you are. Is it a portal to a new dimension? You feel nothing unexpected. Should we break? We could try. Let's just save. Break the mirror. Violence isn't the answer to this one. Too bad. Okay, what else is here? We have... Oh, maybe we want to read something in the mirror? Like... Oh, there's a radiator here, too. Okay. I only understood you as far as wanting to hold the typewritten notice. True. Okay. Let's check out the radiator. Radiator runs on gas, not electricity, which is why it's even working at all. How are we able to see? I still don't know. They still haven't answered that question. It's quiet, and it keeps the room cozy, which is all you really needed to do, so everything seems to be in order there. Okay. Look under the radiator. Touch the radiator. The radiator is comfortably warm. Sit on the radiator. You can't sit. Michael emits a brief snore, then rolls over and sinks back into troubled sleep. Suffocate Michael with the pillow. Not a verb I recognize. Frank Bovanoxis. Oh god. Alright, let's see what's to the west of this. The chump curled up on one side of it. Oh, we made it to the bathroom. Okay, now we're really getting places. Found the master bathroom. Although they make it sound like it's the only bathroom in the house, which could be. A small chamber of cold white tile and floral print wallpaper. It sports a genuine whitewash clawfoot bathtub with a shower attachment, which is a definite plus. The bedroom lies east. It looks deep enough to swim in. You could spend hours soaking in that thing. Enter the bath. You should really take your clothes off if you're going to take a bath. Remove the clothes. You'll have to take off your trench coat first. You take off the trench coat. You take off the clothes. Look at me. You look good. And being naked doesn't hurt. Now that you're covered in grimy ash and soaking wet. A bit rattled by recent events, perhaps.
Place it in your purse.
But well poised and collected all the same. Yeah, it's not exactly the most comforting, I would imagine, Glitch. Getting steamy. Enter the tub. You get into the bathtub. Turn on water? Can't see any such thing. Faucet, perhaps? Grateful for the opportunity to relax, you leave your things on the bathroom floor. Draw a hot bath. The water at least is running, even if nothing else in the house is.
Laura.
And soak. Right, so we don't have electricity and telephone service. But we do have water. And gas. The tension of this strange day melts gently from your body. After 30 minutes or so, you begin to feel normal again. After 45, you begin to think you might be able to adjust to this place after all. By then, the water has begun to cool off, however. So you drain it and quietly dry yourself off. All in all, you feel enormously better. Oh, we got another point. Let's start giving 2 points for every, or 2 Cedrics for every point, because We're not exactly scoring points so quickly here. All right, we got 5 points for taking a bath. All right. Oh, by the way, we should make a log of our points that we score just in case. Do points list. So I think we got 2 points for listen to answering machine, right? Then we got another 2 points for something else. I think that was showing keys to Michael, right? Yeah. And then we got 1 point for taking a bath. Okay. Take a bath. All right, cool. And that's not everything productive that we've done, so we couldn't exactly recreate the game, but it's good enough. Oh, you can, Nico? Let's see, full score. Oh, look at that. That's neat. Huh, very cool. Oh, it's 2 points for finding the house keys, not for listening to the message. Okay, I was even wrong. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you, Nico. Are there any like other cool commands I don't know about? That perhaps I should. Alright. We are still at the threshold of a foreboding mystery, but we are 5% of the way through the game. Actually, well, we could be farther than that. Remember, as the author, Michael Gentry, said, you can finish the game well short of 100 points, so not all of the points are needed to complete the game. But at worst, we're 5% of the way through. Exactly, BDR. Exactly. So, what many of you should know is the first text adventure game we played on the DOS Adventure Quest was not an Infocom game. It was Fahrenheit 451. And I was literally stuck. This was before we'd really figured out what protocol was going to be like. I was literally, I think it was like 4.5 hours. I was just playing in a Walking Dead slot. And I guess people, at the time people were like, yeah, it would be a spoiler to tell them that. So I could have gone on forever because I didn't know it was Walking Dead. And anyway, it was a harsh like first learning experience. So since that point, anytime we have one of the situations, I err on the side of caution because The Walking Dead is so easy to get into. And unlike a graphic adventure game where you can, you have it's a little bit easier to recreate what you've done. Because you have, obviously the visuals to sort of match up to in your memory. It's not that when you're just typing, it's not as easy. So that's why I try to be cautious. We did die, yeah. I intentionally laid down on some railroad tracks and let a train run over me, VDR. It was an intentional death. I did try to die to that the tentacle monster, but they wouldn't let me die to that, unfortunately. All right, so are we still naked here? We are. Okay, we got wallpaper. Do we have a toilet? Do we have anything? We could take a shower too. Okay. Yeah, is there a toilet? You needn't worry about that. Not in this game. How about the wallpaper? Oh yeah, we always try to get intentional deaths just to see what the death messages are like in every game. Okay, no wallpaper. Alright, so this was just to take a bath? Wasn't there something else in here? No, just the bathtub. Oh, there's a shower attachment. It's just an ordinary looking shower attachment. Take the shower attachment. You've always been more of a bath person, actually. Too bad. Can we leave here? Can we walk around naked? Let's see. Yes, you can. Wow, how about that? All right. Probably not a good idea, but okay. Wear clothes. Wear trench coat. Put on the trench coat. So do we have all the stuff? Yeah, I think we do. Oh wait, no, we don't. Take all. Put all in trench coat. Okay, so everything's in our pockets. Good. Alright, let's go back to the master bedroom. Michael Silsler. Alright, so I want to do a save specifically here because I want to see if we can go outside, explore in the evening time, or, if we go to sleep, then that's basically it, the end of day one, and There's more that we probably need to be doing. Like find a light source. Oh yeah, VDR. Yeah, I hear you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. I do have. Here, let me actually see. If it makes you feel any better, you can watch me suffering through this. Let's see if I can get you the. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I probably died just as many, if not more times. You can watch me go through that. Okay. Yeah. So let's try exploring. Or down the stairs. Luggage still here. You've come all this way and you'd really rather go to bed. Oh, okay. Besides it's raining. All right. So they want us to go to bed. Interesting. I mean, there's probably some stuff we didn't do, but all right. Let's just try. Let's roll with it. See what happens. We can always restore. Worst comes to worst. All right. Lie undead. Gratefully, you remove your clothes, leave your things on the bedroom floor, crawl into bed, and pull the covers up to your chin. Okay. Fuck Michael. No need to get frustrated. Michael kicks at the covers fitfully, then rolls over and sinks back into troubled sleep. Kiss, Michael. Gently, you kiss your husband's forehead. His skin feels dry and feverish. I hope he's not going to get possessed or something. That was scandalous. Hug, Michael. Okay, that's the same thing. Alrighty then. I guess like sleep. Something is nagging at you, preventing you from sleeping. Suddenly you remember you've left the front door unlocked. Gee willikers. Alright. Is this when something interesting is going to happen? Stand up. Okay. Michael tosses uneasily. One hand... Okay, right. Okay. Shouldn't you get dressed first? No, I should not. Oh, they're going to make us. Alright. Get dressed. You put on the clothes. Okay, close door. You close the front door. Lock the door. You don't have the correct key off. God's sake. Alright, just restore to when I had everything. I was dressed. I had all the items. Okay. Close door. Lock door. You lock the front door. Okay. There you go. Happy now? Up. Upstairs landing. North bedroom. Remove clothes. Remove coat. Remove clothes. Lie on bed. Sleep. Almost immediately you fall asleep. As the wind slithers around the eaves and the house creaks furtive secrets to itself, you drift into troubling dreams. Oh, you were 1 point off? Did I get a perfect score? I don't... Really? Let me actually see. I don't think I got a perfect score on Sins of the Fathers. Yeah, so Sins of the Fathers, I was actually 5 points away. 337 final score. And then Beast Within. Okay, Beast Within, we did get a perfect score. Beast Within. Did we bathe in the save? Yes, we did. We did. I mean, we'll confirm it after we get through when we get to the morning. But yeah, pretty sure. Because I saved right after I took the bath, and I labeled the score with the save file with the 5. You are waiting in your bed with the cover lit up around your chin, waiting for Father to come tuck you in. Oh God. Footsteps in the hall pause outside your door. You close your eyes. When you open them again, Father is standing at the foot of the bed. His eyes are bloodshot, rimmed with red, and you wonder if he has been crying. Slowly, he starts to take off his belt. Oh God, I don't know. I don't like where this is going. Only it's not your father after all. It's Michael. He holds you a golden spear and says, I don't know what it opens yet, but I have an idea. Your reflection is like a little doll trapped inside the sphere. Everything is tinged with gold. Your face swells and stretches comically as you stare back at yourself through this curved, distorting walls. Reaching out, your fingers curve back on themselves. The wall breaks and You're running from the eyes, the terrible red-rimmed eyes, through endless narrow corridors of wooden slats and crumbling plaster. You stumble through turn after turn, hopelessly lost. There is a small hole in the boards. Peering through it, you see Michael in the study, typing diligently away. You scream, you pound on the wall, but he can't hear you. The red-rimmed eyes draw closer. Hurrying down a twisting passage, you find a dead end. The wall breaks, and outside you stand at another dead end, a high brick wall at the end of a steep, twisting lane. Oh, the twisting lane. Written in black spray paint, he always returns to his blood. Oh, okay, that seems like something we should write down. Items of interest. We had Verlac. Let's just say like items of interest. He always returns to his blood. Behind you, you hear the buzzing of a fly. You turn. The second day. It is hard to prevent the impression of a faint, malign odor about the village street, as of the massed mold and decay of centuries. It is always a relief to get clear of the place. Alright, so we made it to day 2, but I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, because there's probably a lot of stuff we didn't do that we should have done. But we'll roll with it, we'll keep on going. You wake up. Steam billows gently by, and you can hear the sound of running water coming from the bathroom. Day 2. Yeah, let's check the score. Yep. Okay. We did get the point for taking the bath. So do they let you sleep if you hadn't taken the bath? They'll be like, oh, you're so dirty, you don't feel like sleeping.
Score.
Okay. Oh, how many hints did we have on Gabriel Knight 2? Yeah, the cool thing is you can just reference the end screenshot. You see? I'm guessing if you took 2, I took 1. If you were, yeah, 1 hit. Cool. All right. Yeah, I don't remember what the hint was. I mean, it was probably close to 2 years ago, right, at this point. Actually, when was it? Oh yeah, June 2016. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. I probably should have. At a certain point, I was like keeping track of the hints for each game, but then I was like, no one's really interested, so I kind of removed it. All right. Anyway, what are we doing here? We're looking around. Okay. So I guess we can get dressed. On the 4-poster bed, you see Michael's pants, in which Michael's wallet, which is closed. Oh, we can get his faculty ID. You can hear Michael splashing around, noisily enjoying his shower. All right. Let's open his wallet. It's just his wallet, an ordinary leather wallet. Open the wallet. With a nervous glance toward the bathroom, you slip the wallet from Michael's pants. You open the wallet, revealing Michael's faculty card. All right, we can take that. Let's take that card. Uh-oh. Shower suddenly stops. Quickly, you palm the card, replace the wallet, and arrange the pants the way you found them. And already we're like very distrustful of her husband here. The flower bush? The lily in the pond. Oh, yeah, I vaguely remember that. Oh, I think we already blew that chance. Enjoying your shower with noise. Oh, God. Alright, we may have to restore and try that. Alright, a moment later, Michael emerges from the bathroom toweling his hair. My, don't you look tempting this morning, he says, giving you a kiss. He tosses the towel back into the bathroom and gets dressed.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
I think I'm going to stay home and get some writing done. I don't actually start work until tomorrow, so... He kisses you on the cheek as he walks out into the hall. If you go out today, see if you can find a newspaper. I want to learn as much as I can about this town. Alright, so we got to find a newspaper. Find a newspaper for Michael. Now did I write down we have to get his ID card? I did, and we did get it. So now we have to use his ID card at the library circulation desk. Circulation. He looks at you for a moment and his voice becomes serious. I love you, hun. You know that, don't you? I really want us to try and be happy here. Then he turns and pads down the hall. You take a deep breath as he goes. You've never lied to Michael or hidden anything from him before, ever. Now, hardly 2 days into your new life, you're already sneaking through his wallet. Oh yeah, you're off to a great start. Alright, we'll restore just to listen to the shower. Listen to Michael. You can't see any such thing, no. Just listen. You've never known anyone who loves a morning shower more than your husband. To him, it's better than coffee. You can hear him from all the way out here, belting out a spirited one-man rendition of Beethoven's Ode to Joy. We need his ID so that we can use the circulation desk at the library and get at some reference materials. Some books about, I guess, find out what shit's going on. Alright, so, open wallet. Oh, multiple times, sorry. Do they have G's? Okay, you can hear him from all the way out here belting out Rock Me Amadeus. You're so cruel in his best Bono falsetto. He's practicing his Al Pacino routine. Oh, that's great. It's just from Heat. It's just from Heat. That is amazing. Do we know,
She got a great ass! And you got your head all the way up it!
That's awesome. I'm glad that me and Michael Gentry have similar... we can appreciate the finer things in life here, including Al Pacino. Alright, totally worth it. Thank you, Nico. Totally worth it. What else do we have here? Practicing his Dennis Hopper routine. Heineken, fuck that shit. Pabst Blue Ribbon, man. Gabriel Byrne. Sister, when I've raised hell, you'll know it. Oh, is that from, oh, fuck. It's from the Coen Brothers movie, Miller's Crossing? Is that from Miller's Crossing? I think it might be. Okay, have we seen them all? I think we may have seen them all. Oh, here's he having a spirited conversation with himself. You can't make out any of the words. He's probably sounding out some dialogue for one of his stories. Oh, is Blue Velvet not Miller's Crossing? Damn. Belting out I'm Deranged in his best David Bowie. Up to Joy. Alright. Oh, no, we got another one. Christopher Walken. No, yeah, Dennis Hopper. I was talking about Gabriel Byrne.
This guy is unfucking believable.
Okay, so Byrne was Miller's Crossing. Yeah, okay, awesome. Hell, Dunkatino. Hey, sir.
I gotta have more cowbell.
Do you know who I am? I am the Antichrist. Back me Amadeus. Okay, so I think we've seen them all. Yeah. Oops. Alright. Open the wallet. Take the card. Okay, cool. Alright, so did we give out... I don't think we gave out Cedric's for the card, did we? We did not. Let's do that. Definitely, because we had what we needed there. Save faculty card. Let's check it out. The card identifies your husband as a faculty member at Miskatonic University, entitled to all the privilege that implies. Okay, get dressed. You'll have to get out of bed first. Get out of bed. Okay, take all. Wear clothes. Wear trench coat. Not wear all. Take all. Put all in trench coat. Oh, a cold murky coffee would spill out. We don't want that to happen. I love how we're carrying around this cup of cold coffee. Awesome. All right. Are we missing anything? We are not. All right, let's go south. All right, so let's explore the upstairs. So since it's daytime, we should be able to see. So we go east into the upstairs hall. The shuttered window at the end of the hall throws a gloomy rectangle of light onto the bare wooden floor. Doorways lead north and south. There's a cord dangling in midair here, right about level with your face. Oh, is it like for the butler or something? The cord is about 4 feet long with a wooden bob on the end. It appears to be attached to a oh, it goes to the attic. Nice. Nice. Alright, so there's probably going to be an attic up here. I'll get ready for that. So we'll come back to that. Let's go first north. We have a library? Wow. We don't need no stinking Miskatonic library. We got one in the house. Whatever else their faults may have been, the Verlocs were evidently not ones to shun the printed word. Books lined the walls from floor to ceiling in this dark-paneled, green-carpeted room, interrupted only by doorways to the east and south. A rich brown leather armchair sits in stately repose near the window, with a polished brass pipe stand nearby, completing the picture of some blue-blooded country squire's literary refuge. Once again, you are struck by how easily this place could have been the perfect home. A beautiful pair of mahogany sliding doors stand closed to the east. Resting on the pipe stand is a sizable volume decorated with a gilded pentagram on its cover. Wow. Oh. I wonder, do you think that maybe they updated it for the illustrated version? He's just getting killed. Alright. Let's check out this volume then. It's the Complete Manual of Words and Seals. It's an old medieval tome dated in the early 1300s, written by one Galerian Academius de Shop. Read the volume? Which do you mean? I mean the manual. Essentially, it's a textbook on the theory and practice of magical words and seals, mystic symbols inscribed on doors and containers in order to keep people and spirits out or in. It's all very deliberately vague and arcane, in addition to being written in medieval French and translated into Middle English, making it nearly impossible to understand. The kind of thing that likely got many a scholar burned at the stake in those days. You were surprised to find that a page in this old and probably quite valuable book has been folded down, as though to mark the place. The section marked discusses various methods of opening doors that have been sealed with the image of a pagan god. Speaking aloud the deity's true name will usually do the trick, apparently. Ooh, that's a good tip. I like that tip. Alright, speak pagan god's name to open sealed door with god image. Alright, fair enough. I'm guessing we can't take the manual, or can we? Oh no, we can take it. Okay, thank you. By the way, we never updated our we did get the faculty card, and we have the manual tome something. Alright, so what else was here? The pipe stand? It's a beautiful piece of work, although at the moment, sadly, it contains no pipe, indeed. That's hardly portable. You can hear Michael in the next room typing away. Oh, is his study next door? Okay. Can we look at the other books? Literally hundreds of books stuffed the shelves, many of them thick, cracked, leather-bound tomes with ribbon placeholders and titles lettered in raised gold leaf. It would take you years to peruse them all. However, one interesting title does catch your eye, an authentic first printing of Edgar Allan Poe's Tales of Mystery and Imagination, shelved incongruously between volumes G and H of the Encyclopedia Americana. Interesting. Hey, how's it going, Fine Ezra? Alright, let's read Poe. You'll have to take it down from the bookshelf if you want to read anything other than the spine. By the way, so because it's between G and H, I don't know, if there's like a secret door opening here or something like that. Take Poe. The book sticks stubbornly at first, and thinking that it must be tightly wedged in between the encyclopedia, you give it a fierce jerk. Suddenly, the book slides halfway out, then pops back in with a loud snick. Amazingly, a section of the bookshelf slides back, revealing a hidden safe. Your score has just gone up by 1 point. Look at this. Look at this. We found a safe. It's a stark cube of black oily steel, 15 inches to a side. It only features a large calibrated dial set into the front. So clearly we're going to have to find out what the combination is to open this safe. Find combination for opening a library safe. Okay. Let's look at the dial. The dial is calibrated from 1 to 60. It's currently set to 37. Okay. I mean, best case, that's the last number. 1 to 60, huh? Turn dial to... Let me think about this. Oh, it's not 26, though. A, B, C, D, E, F. So G is 7, 8, and 9. Numbers... Tumblers tick quietly as you turn the dial to 7. Turn dial to 8. Turn dial to 37. Damn it. Okay. Open the safe. There's no handle on the door. It opens when you get the combination right. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Take the safe with us. You don't even want to guess how much that thing weighs. You'd likely break your back just trying to lift it. Fair enough. Alright, so we know we definitely have the safe in here. By the way, the bathroom also had the bathtub. I haven't been doing a good job labeling what's where. Our foyer had our luggage, for sure. That was in there. Okay. Oh, this had the cord, probably to the attic. This is really on the other side, though. There you go. Okay. Anything else of interest here? Oh, the armchair, right. It's the kind of furniture that you always drool over in catalogs, and it looks about as comfortable as an armchair ever gets without an added shot of heroin? What? Wow. The leather creaks softly as you settle in. It smells strongly of pipe smoke. Look under the chair. There's porn in there? Nothing of interest. Look behind chair. Well, remember, BDR, we inherited the house, so it's going to have stuff inside of it. Alright, let's look at the doors. Each door is carved from a single piece of mahogany and polished to a deep, rich shine. The doors are closed. Okay, open the doors. Michael is in the study, typing furiously at his laptop. As you walk in, he looks up at you with a pained expression. Can it wait? He asks you. I think I'm onto something really good here. If I don't get it all out, I'm going to lose it. If you don't mind, Hunt, I could really use the next hour or so to myself. Cheeky bastard. Not wanting to disturb him, you tiptoe out, shutting the doors quietly behind you. So that's the study. That's where Michael is. Alright. So we can't do much anything in there. I like how we're still in the armchair, by the way. Alright, so what is south of here? The children's bedroom. What? Really what I should have done here, this is a problem. Let's just move these guys all over. There you go, that works out well. Except this is the children's bedroom. This must be the children's bedroom. The bed is smaller than the one in the master bedroom, its bright coverlet providing one of the few feeble splashes of color in what must have been, for most of its history, a joylessly Puritan household. A small vanity table occupies the opposite wall, and in the corner, under the window, stands an ancient crib. The only exit is to the north. A child's jewelry box sits on the corner of the vanity. Okay. Take a look at that box. It's hardly larger than your hand, made of wood and charmingly decorated with a picture of children dancing around a maypole. More likely a plaything of one of the later Verlac children. The lid is closed. Open the box. You open the jewelry box, revealing a silver locket. It is oval-shaped, held shut with a tiny clasp. Open the locket. You open the silver locket, revealing a boy's picture. It's hardly larger than your hand. What? No. What? Look at the boy. The boy in the picture looks no more than 3 or 4 years old. He is smiling, but there's something disconcerting about his expression, as though his head were not shaped quite right or his features had been placed slightly wrong. He might possibly have been mentally retarded. It's difficult to tell because the picture has been cropped so closely you can't even see the edges of the boy's face. Only his features fill the tiny frame. Alright, well, let's take that locket for sure. Can we also take the box? Yes, you can. Alright, so we have a jewelry box and a silver locket with a boy photo. And let's look at the vanity table. A simple vanity table, scaled down for a child, Spartan in design and almost wholly without decoration. It's hard to imagine keeping any sort of makeup or jewelry on it. But then again, vanity of even the most innocent kind was probably discouraged in most of the Verlac children. We gotta look under all the stuff. Nothing of interest there. Okay. Oops. There we go. Alright, classy. Gun for hitchhikers. Gives it 23 yens. Okay. Oh, and I'm actually gonna take a short break. Of course, buys are still open. So we'll be right back just in a few minutes. Okay. Walter, thank you for the host. How are you, Walter? See the other buys that came in. We did Classy's Gun. Amberstein 3 for Microsoft Adventure. Moves out of Slouching Towards Bedlam, a Poisonous King, and Shivers up to R2 on the raffle queue. Servo. 3 slots for Bloodnip. Cuts the Poisonous Shannara lead to 6. Stays there at V2. And Drakeno, 3 guns for Chronomaster. Hey, Drakeno. That gives it 17, tying Eternom. Yeah, Glitch. So I do have the I do have them all loaded up. I got the playlist ready to go. I just need I was messing around with it, but it wasn't working exactly the way I wanted it to because they're all like different aspects ratios and everything. Anyway, so I'm still sorting out through the implementation method now, but I have them all ready to go. So yeah, hopefully by next stream or the stream after that, we could unveil that. All right. So what are we doing? We are continuing. All right. So we need to. We were looking at the children's bedroom. Oh yeah, right. So we got the locket. There was the table. I think there was some other stuff. There was like a baby's crib here. The crib is made of wood and held together with pegs, not nails. It's probably at least as old as the house. Can we break the crib? This isn't the answer to this one. Pull on the crib? Like, pull it apart. That would accomplish very little. Oh yeah, serious white noise. It's the sea storm with the rain on the water, rolling waves, and wind. Because it's supposed to be like raining on the seashore storm in Anchorhead. So I'm trying to make it atmospheric. Atmospheric or atmospheric, you choose. We have a bed. Wait, is the bed also the crib or not? No, he says children. Oh yeah, I guess there's more than one kid in here. Not as fancy as the 4-poster, but it looks comfortable enough. Notice some odd scratches in the floor around the legs of the bed frame. Marks about 6 inches long, scored into the wood. Otherwise, nothing but shadows and dust under the bed. Okay, hang on. So we have scratches on the floor. 6 inches long. Interesting. It looks as though the bed has been pulled away from the wall and then pushed back again, probably several times. Interesting. Alright, let's pull it away then. Maybe there's something behind there. Bracing yourself, you push the bed, or I guess I tried pulling it, but yeah, pushing works. Push the bed away from the wall, revealing a ragged hole in the wood panel. See, looking under this stuff pays off. Look at this. We should also look under the crib while we're at it. Nothing of interest there. Okay. So there's a hole in the wood paneling. It's about 6 inches wide and looks like it was made by someone breaking in the wall with a hammer and pulling chunks of paneling out with their bare hands. Let's look in the hole. In the ragged hole is a bundle of soggy pages. Let's take the pages. Slipping the complete manual of words and seals into the pocket of your trench coat to get a hand free, you pick up the bundle of soggy pages. It appears to have been someone's diary. There must have been a leak at some time behind the wall where it was hidden, because most of the pages are waterlogged and completely illegible. Can't we dry them out? However, portions of a few entries remain untouched. Well, that's good. Alright, we got 2 points. There you go, there you go. It's some progress there. Let's save. Got 8 points. Wait, 8 or 6? I think it's... Wait a minute. No, we should have... What is our score? 8. Oh, it is 8. Okay. What did we get the 6 point for? The faculty card? I don't remember. Alright, we'll look. We'll look in a moment. Full score. Oh, by the way, look at this. We're not just entering a foreboding mystery. We have merely scratched the surface of evil. Oh, finding the safe, we got a point. Got it. Right. And we found the diary. Alright. So, let's read the diary. Actually, I guess we should look at the diary first. It appears to have been... Oh, right. I guess we already did that. Carefully you turn the tattered pages. The handwriting is that of a young girl. So we have the young boy. Maybe he was sleeping in the crib. And then the girl is from the bed. She's older. You oddly wonder... Well, of course she's older because... yeah. To have her own diary, she's got to be older than 3 or 4, which is the age of the son. You oddly wonder if this might have been the diary of one of Edward Verlac's daughters. Oh, so now we finally have a first name here. I guess Edward Verlac was the patriarch. Wait. That's... Well, it's not really a living person, so I'd prefer to put that in the topics. So we have Edward. We have little Locket boy until we know what his name is. And then we have Diary Girl. Oh, cool. Hope you enjoy Grim Fandango. Yeah, I haven't played it, so looking forward. I guess, yeah, it hasn't been... maybe one day it'll win a Windows Special vote. You hardly wonder if this might have been the diary of one of Edward Verlac's daughters, but then you notice part of a date just visible in the corner of the page, 1953. Oh, this must have been written then several years before Edward was born. The entries that are legible read as follows. Father came again to my bed last night. Father tells me I can't, to be a good daughter. Sometimes it hurts, but Father always tells me I shouldn't cry. Oh, fuck. Father says a daughter must do her duty if she wants to get into heaven, and I do want to get into heaven. This is fucked up. Maybe. This entry dated 1957. My poor little William. Okay, so that might be the Locket boy. Father calls him an aberration, child of the devil, but I don't believe. Locked in the attic. Oh, so that's, yeah, if he was mentally retarded, then yeah. And then he got locked in the attic? Jeez. I go to see him whenever Father is away. I sing to him sometimes through the keyhole and slip him sweets through the crack under the door. My baby's beautiful. Can't let him hurt my dear baby William. To the doctor, and he has a plan. I can never... This locket, William and I will always keep yours. To always remember my face. Okay, so the silver locket that we found in the box was the photo of him. So maybe he had one of her, perhaps. Yeah, to always remember my face. So he must have had one upstairs that was of hers. Nothing else is readable except for one fragmented entry near the very end of the book. The date in the corner reading February 27th, 1961. Dead, but not dead yet. Will not allow him to do to Edward what he wanted to do to William. Oh, so Edward must be the brother of William and this diary girl? They all share the same father, probably? Have learned. Given him the charm against the... Never take it off, dear Edward. Page has been torn away. Here to sleep, mist at the window. Okay, so there's a charm that Edward has. Alright. So I think it's pretty clear William is the little Locket boy. William, so he's locked in attic. We don't know her name yet. Maybe she'll sign it at the end. We'll see. I guess she's really the sister, right? And I guess Edward is I wonder if Edward is actually probably the youngest, because now she's thinking about what's going to happen to him that already happened to William. Could be. All right, so we have to find this charm. Well, find William's charm. and lock it. Maybe? Maybe. Alright. And that's all. Okay. Well, I'll definitely take the diary if we haven't already. Okay, we already did. Alright, cool. There's nothing else in the hole, I imagine. Ragged hole's empty. Okay. So we had the bed, we had the table, we had the crib. So I think we're good here. Looks like we're good. Alright. So yeah, this actually, I'm glad we looked at that first, because now we can go to the attic with some amount of confidence. Now we know we have some background history of who was in the attic. He was like locked up there. Maybe we'll find what happened to him. You never know. With a rusty, ratcheting groan and a brief shower of dust, the trapdoor swings down and folds back, revealing a rickety wooden ladder leading up into the darkness. The rickety ladder leads up through a square hole in the ceiling. The rungs are slightly crooked and look none too sturdy, but at least none of them are broken. So this is the ladder. And this actually is an up-down situation. Alright, so yeah, let's climb the ladder. The ancient rings creak alarmingly as you ascend into the attic. Can we lower this a little bit? Doesn't look good. Alright, fine. Actually, this should be... No, whatever. Alright, it's much cooler up here than in the rest of the house, and you find it hard to suppress a shiver. Grotesque, looming shadows crawl across the low, slanted ceiling, and the dusk hangs thick and motionless in the air. To the west, the ceiling deeps even lower until the space beneath leaves hardly room enough to crawl, while to the north stands a wooden door, draped in shadows and half ridden by the slanting eaves. Okay, let's get an attic save in here. Could be dangerous. So they do say there is space to crawl. Can we crawl west? It is pitch dark. You can't see a thing. Oh, damn it. All right. So we can go west, but again, we can't see. We do have a lantern, but we don't have matches. That sucks. All right. So I'm just gonna call this crawl space. No. So functionally, that's off limits until we can light that lantern. Hey, Dario. All of them. I want all of the horrors. I will not compromise. Ceiling. Nothing special above you. So it is an ordinary wooden door, unremarkable except for the antique metal key plate. Beneath the door, a thin line of faint light is barely visible. Really? Can we look under the door? Dropping to your hands and knees and placing your eye close to the crack beneath the door, you can make out a dim light coming from somewhere up above and a great deal of dust on the floorboards. Do we know, is it a natural, like, sunlight, or is it... Well, the electricity in the building, in the house, is off, but maybe it's some unnatural light. We never know. Alright, so I'm guessing we can't open the door because it's locked. Yep. We have the cellar key, but not the... And that front door key. I don't think we have the attic key. The keyholes of the classic round hole atop a triangular hole variety. The kind people are always peeping through in cartoons. Oh, well, fair enough, if you must say so. Look through keyhole. The keyhole is dark as though blocked by something. Oh, okay. Do we have anything we can push out? Oh, this is the whole paper thing? Alright, so we need to put something underneath to catch it, and then we need like a pencil or some sort of stick or something. We do have sage pages in which we could maybe catch something. Styrofoam cup. Alright, let's just experiment. Put pages under door. It's not flat enough. No. Damn. Not even one page. Alright, well they are saying... Oh, the note might be... Put notice under door. Typewritten notice slips under the door easily enough, but it's not large enough to really reach anything on the other side. Oh, damn. Okay, so this is the way we're going to get this key then. So let's take the notice back. So we need an item that will catch, that's flat, that is large. Can we tear out a page or something? Cutting that up would achieve little. Lock it. Well, I wanted to tear the diary page. Maybe the faculty, that would even be smaller than the notice you would think, but we should try it. Put card under the door. No, not large enough. Okay. Lantern, the tin, the flask. I don't think the tin would be, but we could try it. Why not? Not flat enough. Can't we just get a piece of paper from Michael? Yeah. We can't tear the diary. Okay. Not too bad. Maybe we could crush the cup. I think it was a bunch of... Wasn't it in Phantasmagoria as well? I believe it was. Put cup in. Oh, really? It does light up, slip under easily enough. Interesting. I would not have guessed. Unless we crushed it. Let's just put all under the doors. Do you have anything that does that? No. How about the umbrella? How big a... Not flat enough. Okay. But the cup is flat enough? Alright. Clearly we just don't have it, but that's too bad. What about the trench coat itself? Nah. Alright. Alright, so... Find flat object to get attic key. Okay. Alright, so let's keep on exploring the house and we'll find something. There's nothing else around here, right? No. Alright, let's go. We're backing upstairs hall. Landing. Let's go downstairs. Your luggage is still here. We have the energy to deal with this now or not? Hopefully, we'll probably find something we could use within the luggage. Yeah, it is surprising there was never a MacGyver. Yeah, it does seem like a natural fit, BDR. Okay, so I guess the luggage is just a troll. We don't have to do anything with the luggage. Alright, we've made our way to the dining room. Or not a troll. I shouldn't say troll, but it's just kind of a... not of interest. It should be plain. Oh, they have... Right, I keep on forgetting about those dark rooms. Alright, anyway. Much of the elegance has faded from this room. The huge dining table running the length of it is covered with a thick gray film of dust, and the china cupboard standing against the far wall is draped in shadow. Doorways to the north and east offer little relief from the gloom. For what must be the 100th time, you wish you could open the windows in this place. Check the cabinet. It's a freestanding cabinet about as tall as you are, crafted of cherry wood. The double panel doors are closed. Open doors. The cupboard is empty. The china must have been auctioned off in the confusion before Michael was contacted, perhaps. Down at the bottom of the cupboard is a velvet lining where the silverware would usually be kept. Can we pull the lining, probably? And buy all new shit. Actually, I don't mind unpacking. The packing is the annoying part, in my opinion. The lining is soft, dusky burgundy. One corner and back is pulled up a bit and slightly torn. Okay, pull lining. You pull the lining back a bit further and discover a thin, palm-sized journal tucked underneath it. Intrigued, you pull the little book free. Oh, look at this. We got into double... I thought it would never happen. We got to double digits, everybody. Our score goes up by 2 points. Look at this. Look at this. We have 10 points out of 100. All right. We got a journal here, huh? Journal in the dining room. Let's take a look at it. It's a slim little book, no bigger than your hand. Oh, maybe it could fit under the attic door. Bound in imitation leather. The mice really have been at it. Most of the pages have been chewed away, because of course. What's left of the journal reads, Desperate. Went back to the old twisting lane and found only a blank wall. Without the amulet, how can I resist? Aha. So, remember they said there was something... That must be the charm? Maybe? Because there was an earlier reference to the amulet as well. Maybe that was in that magic book? Did we write that down? Oh no, that was the pagan thing. Alright, so now we know it's an amulet will help you with the twisty maze area. Twisty street or whatever. So let's just say find amulet for... What's the name of that location? Twisting Lane or something? All the way up here somewhere. Yeah, Twisting Lane. That's exactly what it was called. Okay. That's definitely something going on there. Everyone keeps him referring to it. How can I resist? Bottles, bottles. Getting worse. People I've never met smile knowingly at me in the street. The police believe I am a child molester. Oh, so this must be the father speaking, huh? But have brought no charges against me as of yet. Why? Head hurts all the time. I have turned the cellar upside down. Damn it all, where is it? Okay, so it could be father looked in the cellar for it. Dreamed of father again. Dreamed of grandfather. Those horrible red-rimmed eyes. Ooh, yes. Into the safe. Oh, we got the combination for the safe. 29, 32, 55. Look at this. Won't forget that soon. Ah. Cannot discover entrance in the cellar. Okay, so it is in the cellar. Secret eludes me still, but I will find him. The clue is in their names. That pestilential procession of names. If I could only... Yeah, pretty much, Gabo. Pretty much. Okay, so I'm actually not sure whose journal this was. Probably was the father, but who knows how many generations of Verlax there were. We'll probably read more about the family history later. Oh, is it random every game? Makes sense. Probably a good idea. Alright, so we do have the combination, so I'm just going to move this because it's known. I'm just going to go like this and then move it down to the good to know notes. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to go back up there to see that, but let's continue here for the moment. Oh, wait a minute. And then there's a secret entrance in the cellar, right? We don't know where that's to necessarily. I guess we can just say, you know, find or discover. Oh yeah, that's right. It is your birthday. Happy birthday, Gabo. We'll give you the number of Cedrics that we think how old you are. Happy birthday, Gabo. Happy birthday. I'm sure there must have been, BDR. I'm sure there must have been. 69. Sorry. Well, judging by Gabo's old handle, I think that was a reasonably safe bet to guess that one, too. Alright. The text breaks off. Several more pages are missing. The last fragmented entry reads, "Will fail. There is no recourse left. I know now what I must do. Julia." Alright, so maybe Julia's the wife, the mother? Could be. I don't know. We know there's Julia, though, now. Or it could be the diary sister. Could be the daughter. I don't know. Alright, let's take the journal for sure. We already have it. Okay. Can we take the lining as well? It's hardly portable. Okay, that's too bad. Can we look under the cabinet? Nothing of interest. Look behind the cabinet. You see nothing of interest behind the china cupboard. Look above cabinet. Look in cabinet. Or cupboard. Alright. Let's close it. You close the china cupboard. Okay, there's a dining table here too as well. Hey, how's it going, Cody? Wasn't there a dining room table here? Huge dining table. Really? Alright, I guess. Oh, sorry. Yeah, X table? Oh, okay, yeah, I wasn't using the right syntax. Ooga, ooga. Ooga, ooga. You got his face? How did that happen? Wait, did you do this one? There you go. It's a finely built table, a valued antique like much of the furniture. Oh, it's because of the Cheers? Is it because of the Cheers champion thing or whatever the new thing is? Or I don't know. I'm not in the actual Twitch chat to see. I guess I could take a look now. Oh, is anyone using this rooms feature? Okay, yeah, there it is. All right, I'm seeing it. Cheers, take two. Blatant attempts by Twitch to encourage this kind of thing. Yeah, is anyone using the room? Has anyone used the rooms? Do you find it useful? Not very useful. Curious what anyone's thoughts are if you've had experience with it. All right. It needs to be a finely built table, valued antique like much of the furniture in the house. It will need to be oiled after so many months of neglect, though. Oh. The good news for us is we do have some fish oil we could oil that table with. This will actually be funny. I'm sure this is not going to happen, but let's do it anyway. Open the tin. Rub oil on table. You rub the fish oil onto the dining table. What now? Okay, yeah, it didn't. Fish oil doesn't serve as like furniture oil. It was amusing though. I enjoyed that. Nothing of interest under the table. Okay. Probably in the north, I'm guessing, would be the kitchen. Let's see. Yeah. Where once pots and skillets and various utensils hung in profusion. The kitchen walls are now merely ranks of dusty cabinets and a forest of empty hooks. Doorways lead east and south. Oh, I gotta move these both now. And a small pantry lies to the northwest. And the back door, the north, leads out of the house. Oh, wow. Someone's oh, we got a flashlight. It was lying on the kitchen counter. One of the movers must have left it. Oh, now we can go into the crawl space in the attic. Nice. An odd feeling of gloom overtakes you momentarily, and you find yourself thinking about the Verlac family's personal effects. The everyday mundanities, such as kitchen utensils. Were they thrown out? Or donated to charity? Auctioned off as grisly souvenirs? What about the canned goods? Did anyone think to take to the canned goods? The cabinets might even still be stocked. Morbidly, you wonder what Mrs. Edward Verlac might have been cooking for dinner the night her husband blew her head off. Oh, Matt, thank you. 35 bits for Gabo. No, you need to give those bits to Gabo for his birthday, not to me. But now I will be forced, the next time Gabo streams, to... Actually, can you cheer an offline... You probably could cheer someone who's offline, couldn't you? You're gonna have to pay it forward and cheer 35 bits for Gabo. But thank you, Matt. Might be useful to make a spoiler room so you don't need to go to Discord. Do other rooms show a notification anywhere if someone writes in them? I see, so Nico. So, like, in other words, it'd be nice to have the spoiler room there, but if you have to proactively check it, or you'd like to be notified if there are posts in that room. Yeah, I don't know how it works. I haven't attempted to use it at all. So I don't know. I do not know. Oh, shit, yeah, so the husband killed her. Fuck. Oh, so it was Edward that killed... Okay, so Edward is the husband. So that's the murderer. Now, his father was apparently fucked up, too. But I think his brother's William, if I'm reading this correctly. I might be wrong, though. Alright, so are there cabinets? Oh, well, let's take the flashlight first and foremost. You pick up the flashlight. It's battery-powered and waterproof, too, by the look of it. The flashlight is currently switched off. Alright, that's good. Wow, waterproof, really? We could use that underwater. Neat. Alright, we're going to have to remember to be managing that closely. Very nice. Are there cabinets here you mentioned? You can't see inside since the cabinet is closed. We'll open it up. The cabins are not, after all, still stocked, much to your relief. There's nothing in there but an old... Oh, yes, we got the matches for our lantern. You pick up the book of matches. A label on the side reads, water-resistant matches strike on cover. There are 6 matches left. Awesome. So, yeah, these were to-do items I had. Where was it? Or I thought I had them. Maybe not. No, I guess I never did do that, but... I definitely wanted to. Alright, so yeah, we'll give it a Cedric cut for that. We need to be updating our... Oh geez, we haven't updated our inventory here in a long time. So we got the diary pages, we have the journal. Was it Edward's journal? Whose journal was... We don't know whose journal it was. It could be the father of Edward, we don't know. Alright, we got the flashlight, we have the matchbook. Is there anything else? I think that's it, right? 6 matches, right? Yeah. Oh, it's a torn journal is what they call it. Soggy pages, whatever, diary. Jewelry box we had, silver locket, manual. Probably should just call this manual of wards and seals. Alright, cool. And then anything else in the kitchen? Empty hooks. Need to worry about that. Alright, let's just quickly check out the pantry and then we'll go back upstairs. Oh. Really? Alright. Okay, turn on flashlight. Flashlight emits a warm yellow beam. So that's an example of a dark room, which we know we need to have the lights on for. Should be dark. Okay. Empty safe for a layer of dust on the shelves. A door to the south leads down. Oh, here's the cellar. Or you can return to the kitchen to the southeast. Leaning the corner is an old broom. Oh, love those brooms. Just an ordinary looking broom. Can we take it? Yep, but yes we can. I love that you can just take as much stuff as you want. Doesn't matter. I mean, unless it's like oppressively heavy, it's fine. Alright, so we're almost out of time. Let's, it would be a pity though. I mean, we definitely want to go down to the cellar. So we obviously want to check that out. But let's quickly go back upstairs, see what is in that safe. Because I'm dying to know, of course. Up, east, north. Okay. So where's our safe combination? Okay. Turn dial to 29. Turn dial to 32. Turn dial to 55. The numbers tick quietly as you turn the dial to 55, and with a hollow thunk, the safe suddenly swings open. Your score has gone up by 2 points. Nice. Alright, let's open the safe. Or, I guess look in the safe since it opened automatically. In the safe are a puzzle box and a strange metal flute. Who's where in the what now? Puzzle box. Well, let's look at the flute first. It appears to be some kind of wind instrument fashioned out of ornately carved greenish metal. 7 holes of varying sizes are drilled along the top. Which do you mean? Oh, you can look at all the holes? It's a small round hole. You cover it with your finger in order to change the flute's pitch. Yes, that's generally how flute holes work. Alright, take the flute. So we may need to... strange flute. We may need to use the flute to open the puzzle box? How will this work? I mean the puzzle box. It's roughly the size and the shape of a cigar box, carved from some dark and oddly streaked wood that you can't identify. All 6 surfaces are decorated in a complex arrangement of grooves and panels, most of which are illustrated with leering demonic faces and obscene designs. As far as you can tell, it is in fact a box meant to be opened. However, you see no obvious way to do so. So we have 6-sided box with a 7-hole flute. Can we look at the grooves? No, same thing. Panels. Open the box. That's a problem. You're not sure how. Okay. Play flute. You blow an open cord into the little flute, and it resonates with an eerie metallic warble. The sound lingers in the air for a moment, and then gently fades away. Push box. Keep on doing that. You press various panels, hoping to discover a secret catch, but find nothing. Okay, nothing obvious happens. Rub the puzzle box. It doesn't get much cleaner. Alright, so let's take it. Probably we just don't have what we need, the information or the item we need yet to deal with it. Open the puzzle box. I mean, it is a puzzle, of course. Alright, so we have that. Let's now quickly also check for the attic, that dark room. Oh, and we may have the flat item we need for the key. Let's see that. So south. Let's go upstairs. I guess we'll save again. We're at 12 points, right? Okay. Oh shit, we never turned off the fucking flashlight. God damn it. Alright, I'm going to restore. I need to be obsessive about this because otherwise we're going to be screwed. So kitchen. I'm in the darkness. Turn on flashlight. And I think we took the broom, which I didn't add to my list of items here. We have the broom. Maybe we can do some sweeping under the dining room table. Okay, turn off flashlight. Now pitch dark in here, yeah. Okay, east, up, east, north. Turn dial to, what was the combination again? 29, 52, 55. Wait, nope, 29 first. Let's see if they... Okay, take puzzle box. Okay, and then take the flute. Okay, save here. Oh, actually, I guess we don't need to save. Go south and up. Okay, now save. Did I? Okay, I did turn off the flashlight. Yeah. Okay, crawl west. Turn on flashlight. Okay. Oh, it literally is a crawl space. Nice. The ceiling descends here to no more than 3 feet above from the floor. You are forced to crawl through the cramped darkness on your hands and knees. To the east, the attic becomes more spacious, while the northwest corner opens into an oddly angled corridor. Oh boy, so that could be something. As you make your way down the corridor, you begin to get dizzy and nauseous. Lines seem to cross without bending. The ceiling becomes the walls, and the floor becomes the ceiling. Half blind and sure even of which direction you were going in, you stagger forward and suddenly find yourself in a crawl space. Wow, okay, it was the same crawl space. Alright, so we're going to have to figure that part out later. It's probably just like a dizzy crawl space maze, I guess we'll say. Alright, the last thing we'll do is see, I thought I had an item that might be, was it the matchbook? That's kind of small though. I thought I might have something that could catch the key. Was it the puzzle box because it was flat, or? I don't remember. Oh, the journal, that was it. Probably it's not going to work. Not flat enough. How about the puzzle box? Not flat enough. Damn it. What did I think I had that was going to work here? Oh, probably the lining. But I don't have that. Unless the broom, maybe? The broom could be long enough. Not flat enough, damn it. Definitely long enough, but not flat enough. Alright, matches is not going to work, probably. Not large enough, yep. Okay, so it sounds like we still don't have what we need here. Unless the flute could catch it and then in one of the holes. I don't think so, though. Not flat enough, nope. I didn't have anything else, right? No. Nope. on journal. We already tried the diary pages. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great. That's great progress there. I'm happy where things ended up. Yeah. So we do have 12 points. And yeah, we made. I mean, it was once we got into the house, the things really picked up, and it was kind of fairly easy. I did get lucky. Well, not lucky, but it definitely paid off by looking under that bed. We're actually rewarded with something, which was great. So let's keep the good times going with IF. We'll host up the Cheddar Man. He's playing Sorcerer, one of the Infocom games that we have not played. So we'll give Ched a host. We'll give a bonus Cedric here. Next stream probably is actually not looking like it's going to be until Saturday. Probably end up doing a Saturday morning stream as usual. So we'll be off the next couple of nights, but hopefully we can continue the momentum going here as we did score 10 points and starting to learn a lot about the Verlac family history and the secrets that are contained within the old mansion. Can't wait to also use, now that we have light source, we can probably use them in other areas of the town. So thanks as always again everybody for watching, and hope to see you Saturday for more Anchorhead on the Das Adventure Quest.